everyone. Welcome back to The Other Side of Music. Today we are interviewing Victor Varnado. How are you?
I'm good. How's it going, Robin?
Oh, it's going great. Thank you for coming on today.
Not a problem. I'm happy to be here.
Great. So, let's. Okay, so tell us a bit about yourself. I looked at your profile and it said comedian, and you also do music. Well, you do a lot of stuff. So,
Right. I do a lot of things. I think uh well, yeah, I do music. I am the greatest rapper that has ever lived, just like
all right.
everybody else. Um King Supernuts. And I'm actually working on my first EP right now for that.
Okay.
I'm also a New Yorker cartoonist, and I am a comedian. I've been on Conan O'Brien, Jimmy Kimmel Live, and as an actor, I've been in movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger in End of Days, and I was in Pluto Nash with Eddie Murphy. All great movies. I'm kidding. Just really top cinema.
Hey, I've seen Pluto Nash.
Uh, and then I also do a lot of work with technology too. I make video games. I'm actually I make video games. I make apps. I have a writing app that I made. I have a video game arcade that I'm starting online too. Yeah, so I do
Nice.
a lot of stuff.
All right. So, let's talk about your first EP. Tell
Oh
us about
yes. All right. So my first EP, I recorded three songs first. Presto Manifesto, which is what is I think is my favorite song on there right now.
it.
Presto Manifesto is just a song where I just kind of like set the tone of how like I'm the best rapper that has ever lived, and this is the type of rap that I like to do. And then Presto Manifesto, I would say is kind of like my rap version of a Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay.
Okay, then the second the second song on my EP is called Sapiosexual, which is just it's about how I'm aroused by intellect,
Hmm.
and I'm already working on the music video for that, where I'm going to be dressed up as Nosferatu, singing Sapiosexual. And the third song is called Black Albino, straight from Alabama,
Hmm.
theme song from Julian Donkey Boy, because a long time ago, I don't know if you know who Harmony Korine is. He's the guy who directed the movie Kids. Do you remember that movie Kids?
Kids.
There was a movie called Kids, and he also directed Spring Breakers, I think, or something like that.
Okay.
But anyway, so he also directed this movie called Julian Donkey Boy, which I'm in. Okay, and
Hmm.
in that movie, I freestyle, and then I took the freestyle that I did from that movie and I remade it for now.
Oh, okay.
So
Wonderful.
that is a third song. But then after I did those three songs, I was like, oh, I have two more songs that I want to do. So I have two more songs that I need to record right now.
Hmm.
But also, I'm working on a music video for not a song that's not part of my EP, but a branded song.
Hmm.
So I was talking about the video game arcade that I have online, right?
Hmm.
So I'm also King Supernuts. I am also the head of the Worldwide Video Game League. We track the high scores on the and so as the chairman and final boss of the Worldwide High Score League, which you can join it too. You can play games at highscoregamercade.com right now and
Oh.
win a prize. It's free. Anyway, so I'm the chairman, and if you sign up, you'll get an email from me. I, I, and as the chairman, I also make songs to promote the brand High Score Gamercade. So I have a song that we actually already recorded. Me and Roxy Hayes. Roxy Hayes is a black video game influencer living in Los Angeles. She's my friend as well. Roxxy Hayes. You can find her. She's awesome. Anyway, so we did a song called "Stop Playing with Me," which is about how we're the best gamers in the world, and nobody can beat us in games.
Nice. Very nice. Now, now, are any of these songs released yet?
"Stop Playing with Me" has not been released yet, but it'll be released soon. The music video is going to be done. The music video is going to be done. I would say in about a week. But you can find a soundtrack that I made to a video game called Fruits and Dragons by King Supernuts. So if you search for King Supernuts now, you can see a soundtrack that I made for a video game. And you can also see some other experimental music I made. But the music with like actually me performing and doing it like that is not instrumental
Hmm.
and with my rapping, no, that's not out yet. You'll start hearing that in the next couple of weeks. You'll
Okay,
hear
great.
just how good I am.
Now, how did you? Mm, okay, so how did you get into music? And then I'll backtrack the questions.
I've always been musical since I was a kid. So like when I was a kid, I went to like a gospel church, like missionary Baptist church,
Hmm.
and we had a drum set, so we were pretty having a good time. So since I was a kid, I've been singing, and when I was just out of high school, I even had like a record contract for a rap group that was me and my brother at the time. So my brother is not a black albino. He's black, but he doesn't have albinism, and I have albinism. So we were together in a group called Brothers of Another Color. And you can look. This is 100% real, everybody. so then, so then we were in a rap group for a while, and then uh, the rap group broke up. Us as brothers, we broke up our rap group, and then we eventually kind of did our own things. And I continued in entertainment, so music has always been part of what I love. And for about 8 years, I used to host a rap battle in New York at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater.
Okay.
So, and it was called Battlelicious, and I would host this rap battle with Chris Sullivan, who is Shockwave, who is from Freestyle Love Supreme, which is that Broadway show that Lin Manuel Miranda was also part of Freestyle Love Supreme originally before he made Hamilton.
Wow.
So so his group, Freestyle Love Supreme, the beatboxer from that group, and me did a show for 7 years at Upright Citizens Brigade called
Okay.
Battlelicious. And
Wow.
so that is where I would freestyle every month at that show, and then that's where like I honed my incredible rap skills, and then finally now I'm releasing uh, my first songs.
Wow. All right. Um, so being that you did all that,
Mhm.
then how in the world did you get into comedy?
I was so when I was telling you that I stayed in entertainment after our rap group broke up.
Hmm.
So I was in high school. I was like very much into theater, and then I started in improv comedy first with a group called Comedy Sports in Minneapolis, and then once, uh, then at one point I was like, I want to move to New York and quote unquote make it. So me and my buddy Colton Dunn moved to New York. Colton Dunn, he actually went on. He was on that show Superstore as
Hmm.
the guy in the wheelchair in
Oh,
the show
really?
Superstore. Yeah, yeah. So well, first of all, he can walk, but secondly, yeah, we moved from Minnesota to New York together to make it in the biz, and then so we were both doing improv comedy and some stand up, and then I continued more into stand up. We
Hmm.
both did improv a lot, and he did a lot more improv and sketch. And that's eventually he was like one of the main writers on Key and Peele for a while too.
Oh,
And so
wow.
like and then but then I yeah so but I stayed in stand up, and I've done like I've had some really fun appearances as far as a stand up comedian. I would say that like I would say stand up comedy I love it so much. It's definitely 30% of my art output though.
Okay.
Like, whereas I know stand up comedians who are like, that stand up comedian is all they do, and that's
Mhm.
also awesome, but that's not exactly how I do it because I'm always like, doing other things as well.
Okay. So, what was your favorite show to be on? Or late night show?
My favorite late night show was Conan O'Brien because in the heyday was when I got to be on Conan O'Brien. I was really happy, like
Okay.
when it was just like the biggest show for a comedian to be on. It wasn't like the biggest show, but it was like it mattered to me. It was the one that mattered the most. It was a giant show for a comedian to be on, and of the late night hosts at the time, Conan O'Brien was like the guy I was like, I want to be on his show. And
Nice.
so to actually like get on that show was like huge. It's like
Yeah.
it is definitely like a childhood dream come true.
Wow. So, how did you get on that show, if you can say?
Oh yeah? Oh, I can totally say.
Oh, okay.
Well, first of all, I'm really funny, and so I
Uh-huh.
used my ability to be humorous to send them a, an audition tape of me being really funny, and then after a while, believe it or not, they actually watched it, and then they booked me. I did not get it through an agent. I did find out who to send it to
Hmm.
at the time, and then I just actually sent a
Nice.
tape, and then they saw a recording of me, and that, I mean, and I forget exactly how. I mean, I definitely got the information of who to send it to from someone inside the industry, but I was
Hmm.
just like casually just asking, like I really wanted to do it, and then and I believed that I was funny, and I guess I was
I
funny.
guess
So
you
there you
were.
go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. So, you're doing music now. You do comedy about 30% of the time, and you're a cartoonist for the New
Well, no, I
Yorker.
do comedy more than 30%. I do stand up
Oh,
30% of the time,
I'm
but
so
comedy I do a
sorry.
lot more than 30% of the time. I would say comedy like 90% of the time.
Okay. So, and then you're also a cartoonist.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Um, I'm a cartoonist for the New Yorker and other places, but the New Yorker is probably the biggest name that I could throw out there, so why not do it?
Great.
Hi, everybody. And I had one famous cartoon in the New Yorker, and I've had others not so famous. The
Okay.
most famous cartoon I had in the New Yorker was a cartoon that I made after George Floyd was murdered,
Hmm.
and the cartoon was about, from my point of view as a black person, and so that was like actually a time where I thought like a lot of white people were like, "Oh my gosh, racism is real," and we as black people were like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been real," and so and so in the cartoon. And so in the cartoon, it was just like a cartoon of like a mountainside,
Hmm.
and there was like a white person on the mountain, and they were like really tired, and there was like a sign on that mountain where they were tired, and it was like, uh, and it said "understanding racism," and it was like them having climbed up the mountain to understanding racism, and then a black person was next to him pointing up the mountain, and saying, because and up the mountain was a sign that said "doing something about it." And so that cartoon was like shared by Questlove, and it was also shared by what's her name, who plays like the bad guy in the DC superhero movies. She plays the uh, Amanda Waller in the
Okay.
DC superhero movie. Whoever she is, she shared it too.
Okay.
Um, so so that, yeah, but that was my most famous cartoon.
Wow. You are busy. What do you do in your free time?
I make love. I mean,
I'd
who
ask
does
if
it?
you, I'd ask if you have any hobbies, but I don't think you have time for hobbies.
My hobbies are all these things that I'm doing for a living are things that I would do for fun. Like I would do stand up comedy for $0. I would make video games for $0. I would I would make rap music for $0. Like I would do all of this for $0. I spent the last few years making sure that the things that I love were the things that were making me money.
Okay. That is a good way to go. Definitely.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Like I like interviewing. I don't get paid for this, but I think it's fun, and I've met all kinds of incredible people. So I love doing it.
Oh, well, I think you can get paid for it too, for real.
I could promote my soda, Coke. But um, so in all of this, where is your favorite place that you have, well, that you have traveled to or lived?
My favorite place I've traveled to or lived. I think my favorite place I've traveled to was Tallinn, Estonia, and that is because I and my friend Jay Stern, we went there to teach filmmaking to art students in Tallinn, Estonia. It was like the farthest I'd ever been away from home, and just like the most alien trip. Um, the weirdest thing is they had an American themed restaurant there, and at their American themed restaurant, all of the waiters and waitresses were fake guns. That's like their that's what they think about America.
Oh no. That's a, ooh.
That was like so funny. They were like wearing fake guns, and I was like, "Wow, that's what they
Wow. That
think of
yeah.
America." That's hard. That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, it is. That's,
Yes.
that's sad that that's how
They
they
were just
see
like,
us,
"This is
but you know,
America. Everybody has a gun."
jeez. What kind of food did they have there?
It was like
Like
burgers.
burgers? Oh my gosh. And um, and as far as places that you've lived, what's your favorite place you've lived so far?
um, Places that I've lived. New York. I'm still in New York. I like living in New York. I'm definitely like when I first moved to New York, I was like 27,
Hmm.
and then uh, I was really into the performance art scene in New York, and
Hmm.
so it's it was a very special place at the time, and so like that has like kind of linked me to the city because like the New York performance art scene has like turned has honed what I am as a performer for real. Like
Okay.
I don't think I would be half as an amazing rapper as I am without it.
All right. Um, Now, how did you meet all of these people? Actually, I have a question for you. We have a friend in common, Marty Schiff.
Marty
Um,
Schiff.
yeah. Was he one of the producers on Pluto Nash?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think so. Yes.
Yes, that would make sense. um, I'll let him know we talked about him today.
Awesome.
um, so, what do you have? I mean, you have a lot going on, but what are your plans for the future? Do you have, um, what should we be watching for next?
Well, really, what's happening right now is I'm kind of like building up my own media company, and then as soon as soon as my media company has the budget that I want, which is I want to have a budget of at least I would say like 50K a month to
Hmm.
produce more interesting, fun, weird content. And then I'm going to be producing a lot more interesting, fun, weird content.
Okay. All right. How about your comedy? Any shows or anything coming up that?
Oh, let's see. I I just actually had a screening recently of one of a film that I made, but then uh, it's February 2nd, I believe.
Mhm.
February 2nd, um, I'm having a film festival in New York.
Oh,
But then after February 2nd, in late February, I'm launching a new video game, and that'll be available to the whole world.
okay.
I'm launching a secret championship. We're going to announce it very soon.
Oh, all right. So we should all follow the video game arcade you have, right?
definitely. You should definitely go to High Score Game Arcade. If you go there right now and either you get first place or 26th place today, you can win $5 in either.
First or 26th place.
Or
Okay.
26th place.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll make sure to add that link in to when I, put the video and audio out
Right on.
so people can see it. So, I have to ask. So, in the email I received to interview you, it said that you have albinism, albino. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Okay,
Albinism. People
albinism.
also say albinoism too, but I think albinism is the correct one.
Okay, and then that you're blind,
Legally blind, yes.
legally blind. So you have glasses on. So does that help you see anything or like?
Right. So legally blind means that you see. So, like, at some point, the law has to decide can this person see or not see. And
Okay,
so, like, at some point, it says if you see worse than this line, then you can't do certain things. Like, you can't, drive or you can't, whatever. And
okay,
so, but that line is not a great line. Like, obviously my vision is bad, but it's not as bad as other people might think. It's not just like just blurry masses or something like that.
hmm
Like, I've been known to spot a lady across the room, you know what I'm saying? That's what my sister says. My sister's like, yes, you're legally blind, but it seems like if you ever have to see a girl, you can always see them.
gosh. Well, selective seeing, right? So, okay, so the glasses help.
Definitely. Yeah, they're my reading glasses. I'm wearing them,
Okay.
actually. My regular glasses are actually over there, but I wear my reading glasses when I'm at my computer. I probably should have changed.
Well, well, they look nice. They match your hat.
Ah, thank you.
So, if you could have a conversation with someone, dead or alive, who would it be and what would it be about?
If I could have a conversation with somebody dead or alive,
Hmm
um, I guess it would be God, and I would just have a constant stream of questions. I would just, it would be about everything. I would have so many questions.
You know, you are the third or fourth interview I've had almost in a row that has said Jesus or God that they'd have a conversation with because they have lots of questions.
Well,
That's
yeah,
interesting.
I mean, who wouldn't at this point?
Yeah, I think that's the theme. Like with everything going on, like there's questions out there now. um, and what would you have for dinner? Nope, I take that
Spaghetti
back.
and meatballs is my
Oh,
favorite dish.
is it?
Straight up, all the time. Yes.
Okay. Homemade meat, like you make homemade meatballs or to go out and eat?
Probably go out and eat. I'm a terrible cook.
Oh, are you?
Yes, but an amazing rapper.
Well, I guess you can't be both.
I guess not.
What's the worst thing you've ever cooked?
Uh, fried bologna sandwiches.
Okay. Not.
You asked?
I did
Don't
ask
be
if they did.
surprised if you asked. You're like, oh my gosh. You did what? How dare you ask me a question and then the answer?
And then
You're like,
judge you on
oh,
it.
yeah.
I'm
That's
sorry.
so funny. You were just like, what?
I tried to
You're
hide
like,
my facial expression. I guess I
you're
didn't
like, are
do a
you
good
a
job.
grown man?
I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, yeah. I tried to hide my facial expression. I guess I didn't do too well.
No, that was really funny. That was
Fri-
hilarious.
Fried bologna sandwiches. Okay. What
Yeah.
did you mess up? The
By the
bologna or the
way,
bread?
by the way, they're delicious.
Oh, I
They
have
are
tried bologna before.
delicious.
It is good.
Oh, so then what are you talking about?
Well, because I was trying to figure out what you messed up.
Oh, no, I'm just saying this is the worst dish. I didn't mess
Oh.
it up. I didn't mess it up. Sorry.
No, I meant what's the
I mean, I
word?
have burned one before. I mean, who hasn't?
Well, okay. In all fairness, I owned a catering company for years, right? I cooked
Mm-hmm.
everything. Um, even a chef at a restaurant. But my worst dish to cook is grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh,
I
really?
cannot. Oh yeah, my kids when they were little I'm like, I'm gonna make grilled cheese sandwiches today, and they were like, oh. But I can make anything else, and they were real happy. I can never make a grilled cheese sandwich right. I don't know what my problem is.
Well,
So I get
yeah,
it.
that's surprising. I can make a grilled cheese sandwich, so.
Yeah, I've tried multiple ways, and they eventually turn out, but like it takes a long time. I don't know. So, if you could, um, okay, here's another parter. If you could perform anything, comedy, music, what would be your choice to perform, and where would your favorite all-time place to perform it be?
uh, can I perform comedy music?
Sure. Sure,
There you
sure.
go. So if it was comedy or music, I choose comedy music.
Okay.
And then the place that I would choose to perform, you know what? I would. I've performed previously at Lincoln Center, and I would do that again. It was so much fun.
Okay.
Yep.
What was fun about it? Just like the vibe, the
It
people.
was fun because they had no idea what I was about to do on stage, and then when we did the show, like they had it was such a blast. And it has my favorite picture of me performing. Like if you go to kingsupernuts.com,
Hmm.
you'll see a picture of me performing where I'm like caught in midair,
I
like
saw
just
that.
oh. So there you go. Yeah, yeah. It was such a good time.
Yeah, that's a great photo. Um, so do you have a team, or do you do all this yourself, or
Oh, I have a team.
okay?
I definitely a team. I have a team, and they also all have their own pseudonyms.
Oh,
Yes.
well, that's cool. So, what is a great piece of advice to give somebody starting out or currently in the entertainment field? Or
Uh, I think I think the thing that I've been trying to tell people, like I'm screaming to the heavens to artists, is that I know that business sucks and it does suck, but learn enough about it to keep yourself alive, please.
yes, that is a great piece of advice. Everything has a business side. You got to know something. You don't have to
Yeah,
do it, but you got to be able to understand most of it.
yeah, and and I've been learning a lot about it, and it has made my career possible,
Hmm.
but it does kind of suck sometimes.
Yes, it does. Um, so where can people find you?
You can find me at supremerobot.com. That's my company. And you can
Hmm.
see all the projects that I work on. And then also, if you want to find High Score Gamercade, go to highscoregamercade.com.
Okay. And any social media people should follow you on?
You can find it all from there. I mean, it's all connected.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And how did you? Okay. So all the way back, how did you know you could draw?
I just started when I was a kid. Wait, I have a question. How long is the interview? Because I think it was only 30 minutes on my calendar.
Yeah. I mean, if it's just about up, but if you have more to say, we can keep going.
Oh, I would, except I have another meeting scheduled
Okay.
after it. Yeah.
No problem. All right. Um. So you've been drawing since you were a kid.
Yes, I've been drawing since I was a kid.
Okay.
I've just that's I started out drawing. I never stopped.
Okay. Well, this has been a delightful interview for sure, and very funny.
Thank you. It was wonderful. It was really nice talking with you,
Yes, you too.
Robin. You
Um,
rock.
Thank you. So I will put this up in the next couple days, but thank you for being on here, and we'll get off the interview so you can make your next meeting.
Awesome. Thanks, Robin.
Thank you. Have a
All
good
right.
day.
Thanks you too. Bye bye.